So what we can see just in this cycle so far, we've had 5 different instances where following a period of choppy, low volatility, consolidationary conditions, although in some instances it was kind of the tail end of a big volatile move, such as what we had in earlier this year in kind of April, May 2025. But what we can see in each of these instances, it resulted in the Bitcoin price in less than 100 days moving up at least 65%. So Bitcoin, even though we have grown, even though we are anticipating diminishing volatility, potentially diminishing returns, and even lengthening cycles, we have to acknowledge that Bitcoin still remains a very volatile and a very speculative asset. And what we can do is if we just add on the fractal, so the price action that we saw in each of these instances. So for example, this first big move we had off the bear cycle lows in early 2023, where we moved up 83% in under 100 days. If we could replicate something like that from the recent lows we set, that recent liquidation event that took us to around $105,000, then this would result in a Bitcoin price of over 180K in January 2026. Now, as I said, this isn't an isolated event. It's not like Bitcoin isn't having these big parabolic moves multiple times in this cycle already. If I had all of them on, so all 5 of these instances where Bitcoin had these big, massive moves following periods of chopping and consolidation, then if we add all of them on together, we can see on the chart that the average kind of ballpark figure of where these fractals would take us is somewhere around $170,000, $180,000 Bitcoin around 2026 before the end of the year.